to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. Yeah, I like to move it.
Gambit just followed. Knife just followed.
My tea's gone cold, I'm wondering why I got out of bed at all. The morning rain clouds up my window, and I can't see it all. And even if I could, it'll all be grey. But your picture on my wall, it reminds me that it's not so bad, it's not so bad.
Right, hello everyone. Can you hear me? And can you hear Lay as well? Lay, say hi.
Hello.
We'll just wait for the chat to speak. So yeah, I'm Crazy. Otherwise known as Her on Shield Battery. I play a hell of a lot of 2v2, only as Protoss. And then Lay, you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Lay TQ. Probably see me around. Just wanted to see if the volume of my voice is pretty similar to hers.
Yeah, let us know in the chat, please. Everyone say all good so far.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll give us some feedback as we watch the games.
Yeah, exactly. We can just tweak things as we go, basically. Oh my god, and there's like an ad break starting in 30 seconds. But I mean, I could dismiss it, but then it just kind of puts it off for like 5 minutes, so maybe we just let that run, because I think it only lasts 30 seconds.
I'm getting some feedback that there's like an overlay in my voice. Give me 1 sec.
Okay.
I wonder if you have like a feedback loop, like the sound coming out of your speakers is going into
Yeah, see, that's
your
possible. Yeah. I can like adjust the filters of it.
Or are you outputting the Discord
Oh,
as the audio source alone? Because if you output like your system, then it may like duplicate me.
fuck. Okay, let's try and figure this out. I don't know. I don't think I'm outputting Discord, but I don't know how to even check if I am. Do you have any idea how to even check that?
I actually just clicked a different setting. I wonder if this is any better. Like in the Discord audio section, I changed my input profile. Does this sound any better? Chat?
It's still saying echo.
Okay. I have a separate mic and a headset, so it shouldn't.
Yeah, I think it's probably my end, because like I hear you just fine. Like I only just learnt about all these filters and compressors and stuff yesterday, so I'm kind of new to all this. I don't know if I'm putting the threshold down or up, and then that should help reduce the feedback. Like, how bad is the echo, chat? Like, is it workable?
If I talk further away, is it any better?
Thomas is saying it's workable.
Might significantly reduce your enjoyment, I presume.
Yeah. Like, if I knew... Okay, Fliz saying it's workable too. I think we just go for it, and then, like, after this game, everyone can tell us, like, if it, you know, if it was terrible or whatever, and then we'll try and play around, but, you know, it's the sort of thing that we could play around for, like, half an hour and not get anywhere. Does that seem fair?
Fine by me.
Okay, I say we just get into it then. Right, so game 1's on Fighting Spirit. We've got Father Terran and Team Panic as TZ versus PZ, Lakvadia and Keke Pepe. So yeah, TZ versus PZ. Ready to go?
Yeah, ready when you are.
Okay. Team Panic top right, there's Zerg. So he's with Father Terran bottom left as Terran. And then top left, Keke Pepe is with Protoss Laklavada. Laklavdea? That is a hard one to say.
Yeah, so it's a pretty classic matchup. ZP, ZT. We start like diagonal for the teams, which
Yeah.
means the rush distance is pretty short.
Yeah, so should be pretty aggressive at the start.
Yeah, so there's going to be heavy pressure on the purple Zerg.
Yeah, because Terran's not going to be able to help him at all in the early game, really.
Right.
I mean, I do like it. I do like it when the Terran does that 4 Marine move out. That does sort of like alleviate the pressure a little bit. But we'll see if that happens.
Yeah, the key here is the opening builds. If purple Zerg goes for like a 9 full speed, then it kind of takes the initiative. But in this case, he made an overlord, meaning he needs to play defensively.
Yep, so that's overpool, isn't it? With an extra drone.
I think it is closer to 12 full or 11.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Okay. But he's getting gas pretty early.
That is a risky move.
Yeah, but it could mean he's gonna lair from one hat. So he needs to like sunk, make a few lanes.
Yeah, I guess like top right's really good, isn't it? For Zerg, because they can actually sunk their ramp, which can't be done in like all the other positions, I think, or maybe bottom left can do it.
Bottom left can do it, top right can do it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going 2 hatch, so he is certainly gonna mass.
Let's put that on. Let's turn that down. Okay. So yeah, Keke Pepe is already out. And so is, I'm going to call him Lack, because it's easier. So yeah, they're going to pressure the lone Zerg. Terran's going mass Marines.
Yeah, so far, purple Zerg is doing exactly what you need to do. Normally, if you go this build, you might actually die in the first like couple minutes. So he's getting this safety sunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first engagement wasn't great. I think he's okay.
Yeah, I mean, sunks are pretty damn tanky, aren't they?
Yeah, but imagine if that sunk didn't make
Yeah.
on time, then he would have just died there.
Yeah, that was good timing with the sunk. That's why they call it a safety sunk.
Yeah. Ooh, but that lair, that's a little risky, depending
Super
on
risky.
how aggressive. There's also a second timing.
I mean, he's getting some pretty good trades on these Zealots.
Yeah, I think the blue Zerg is away on the other side of the map, versing the Marines.
Yeah, not a usual strategy. Normally you kind of want to put pressure on that lone Zerg. That's good blocking by Terran. Nice amount of Marines. Okay, starting the academy. Well, almost finished the academy now.
Here we go, we're regrouping. this is a great move by the purple Zerg, because if he just waits until all the units get to his base,
Yeah.
in trouble.
Yeah, Zerg's in quite a bit of trouble here.
Yeah. I think he's still in trouble. We'll see.
You will see. Just wait for that last sell-off. Yeah, okay, really good defense. Not the Zerg here.
Yeah, came back just in time.
It's not often you see that lone Zerg ahead on tech. And when...
I don't think he's made his spire yet.
No. He's ahead on drones. Ahead on ground. For now. Well, not quite quick enough, I think, with the sunk.
Yeah, but the Marines have moved out. They're already at 11. Ah, but we got 2 suns. Should be enough.
Yeah, I mean, pretty good defense by everyone so far. What's Protoss up to? Still making
Yeah, so
Zerg.
they decided to go for cannons, but he didn't cannon his ally.
No. I guess he didn't really need it.
No, he could have main hatched, but I guess he could have also sunk himself. The problem with that is that you do have to use some of your drones, so
Yeah,
it might
exactly.
delay your lair timing.
I mean, it affects a lot of things.
Ah, nice pickup.
Yeah,
By the
Terran's
Terran.
doing. Yeah, Terran's doing really good there. Okay, just kind of containing the Zerg for now. Definitely a good choice. Spire
That looks pretty
started.
good for the Zerg Terran team.
Yeah, I'd say so. Okay. Stargate.
Yeah, normally you don't see Stargate
No.
in this matchup because the Zerg Protoss team goes early muta,
Yeah.
but in this case they're pretty behind. in
Yeah.
tech.
It's like the Zergs are reversed in a way. Like they're each sort of doing what the other person should be doing.
Right. I think this is what happens if you go mass as the ZP team,
Mm-hmm.
and then you don't do enough damage, then you get behind in tech.
Yep, exactly. I mean, look at Terran's SCV count. Like, this is what happens when you leave a Terran alone for a long time.
Yeah, what does he have at home? Oh, he's already
Yeah.
got Vessel coming up.
He's got everything. He's got +1 most of the way done. I mean, the saving grace is that it's hard to break these cannons and sunks, but you know, also they can't move out.
Is he making speed zealots from Citadel?
No, looks like Corsair DT, but with two Corsair.
Oh, he almost got that.
Yeah,
Stare behind picked off.
running for his life now. It's crazy how sometimes Scourge seems to be able to catch up. Because I'm pretty sure they're exactly the same movement speed.
Yeah, I think if you make a turn with the Corsair,
Yeah.
the Scourge actually moves a little more smoothly.
Yeah. It kind of
They
cuts, like
turn-
intercepts it.
Yeah. This is actually a really good move by Terran.
Yeah, I love it.
Making a bunker, especially versus like Citadel Tech, Protoss. Like they really can't do anything. They
No,
don't-
he's even got the vessel here. I mean, I say I love it, but as a Protoss player, this is the exact situation I hate. Because, you know, what do you do from here? You kind of need a Reaver already.
Yeah, so one way you can go about this is Protoss is you start making gateways at your ally, but
Yeah.
in this case you don't have a probe over there.
Oh, yeah. So it's kind of
The
out
other
of
thing is
options.
just to, yeah, the other thing is just to bust yourself out of there.
I mean, this is pretty tough to break.
Yeah,
You need a lot. And he's even going to add a fireback into the mix.
yeah, that firebat's gonna do so much damage towards to the zealots.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice move.
Yeah.
I think this might be a decisive blow.
Yeah, this looks pretty game winning. Yeah, I think ZP team is kind of out of options here.
Yeah, if these Sayers were closer to his ally, when the Mutas first came, I think would have been able to help out much earlier.
Yeah, true.
I hear a siege tank somewhere.
Looks like I might have got a shot off on here on the cannon.
He's making turrets around. It's really funny.
Yeah.
He's not gonna let him out.
No, exactly. This is terrible news for Protoss. Looks like he tried to just, yeah, mass zealots and break out, but yeah, it rarely ever works. The only way I can ever make this work is when I have my natural and they kind of like contain me outside, and then off 2 base you can pump like a lot, so you might be able to get breakout timing. But yeah, like versus this, it's just, there's nothing you can do.
Right. I guess the best you could do is mass Zealot and Archons. But I don't think it's gonna cut it here.
No. I mean, Reaver seems like a good option. It's just, it's so buggy on this ramp. It's unbelievable. You'd think you could just sit a Reaver here and shoot down the bunkers before the tank arrives, but it very rarely works. Yeah. Protoss in a lot of trouble.
I think Terran has more PSI than all the other races combined.
Yeah, he's absolutely massive. I mean, I don't think Terran made a single mistake this game. He even teched up like really quickly.
Yeah, I don't think Terran has lost his Marines. Like,
Yeah, I don't even know if he's lost any units. Oh, he's about to lose a tank. This is definitely the last play. Yeah,
yeah, that was
GG.
the winning move. Yeah, bunkers were the winning move.
Okay, so Terran, Father Terran and Team Panic win that one. So yeah, I forgot to say, that was the final game of the Pro Series, but what it meant is it tied up 3 of the top players.
Dagwin Hodio just followed.
Yeah, so Yep, 3 of the top players all have 4 wins. So they did a tiebreaker game to decide the true winner. So that was the score after 6 games. So this is the tiebreaker game. So give me a moment here. Right, so this is Lack and Team Panic versus Father Terran and Keke Pepe. So PZ versus TZ again.
Hey, oh, there we go.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just editing the player's name at the top. Okay, so let's just kind of get our bearings before we start the game. So this is Team Panic, and he's with Protoss. So yeah, ZP there against ZT. Let's get it. One sec, sorry. Okay.
This is Python, which is a pretty classic map, but I don't think we play it as that much
No, I
outside
don't.
of Korea. Yeah, this is a very popular map in Korea. Like this is all they play. They rarely play Fighting Spirit or other larger maps on 2v2.
Oh, they play Python in Korea.
Yeah, it's Python and Hunters. Yeah, those 2 are the most popular team maps.
Wow, I didn't know Python was so popular. Because I mean, they've
Yeah.
modified it in Shield Battery, haven't they?
Yeah,
Python
I
map.
don't exactly remember, but Python's a very technical map. The rush distances are short, and then the air distance is pretty short. depending on
Right,
your
it's super
spawn.
short. It's like one of the shortest maps for air distance.
Right. And often the Overlord just walks over a few steps and gets to see everything.
Yeah, like straight away before you can like even decide your build, you can see what you're up against. Okay, a bit of communication going on. Always love to see that in 2v2.
So it looks like Orange Zerg is going something pretty similar. Or actually, this is 9 pool. So it's going to be a more aggressive opening from the Zerg Terran team.
Cool.
No, never mind. Overpool. Oh, and the Protoss build is interesting. He's going one.
Oh, he's one gating.
Tech. Yeah. So this might be like Dragoons or early DT.
Yeah. Never works for me going one gate.
It's tough to pull off in this matchup because you can. It's hard to stop the Marine and Medic plus
Yeah.
the Masslings.
Yeah, because the Marine medic timing is always going to be before DTs.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it's really hard to hold. And then you've got a Zerg to worry about too.
But this actually may be a better, build combo than what they did last game, right? So at least this time, you get some mass from the Zerg and you get some early tech from Protoss.
Yep, true. Okay,
So
it's
even
going.
if they don't damage Zerg here, they can maybe get ahead in terms of tech.
Yeah, it's kind of like one of those fake pressure builds. Because like, this Zerg's going to see, Lings and a Zealot coming, thinking everything's normal. Now, I don't know how much this Zerg saw, because his Overlord is not really watching the base. So I don't know if he knows how fast the tech is. Three racks a CAD.
Yeah, if this one hatch layer works, it's gonna be great for the orange Zerg. The rush distance is so short,
Yeah.
right? It's gonna keep the Dragoons from leaving his base.
Yep. Like, I actually struggle a lot with this. Because, yeah, muters just turn up and then disappear if they want to. So, I mean, even him going fast to Dragoon, he's not going to have much. So I don't know if you know, also, if you're doing something like this, if you should also be cannoning your mineral line as well. I find it a really tricky spot.
Yeah. Yeah, often, instead of going 3 gate goons, you're kind of forced to do 2 gate forge.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good engage from the ZP team.
Yeah. It's kind of good to trade off that Zealot, because you can't really run the Zealot away. So it's better to kind of trade before that sunk comes up. Okay.
These are here,
Yeah.
supporting.
It's quite nice grouping. Like moving to the Zerg first. Because oftentimes you see the Marine medics come out and the enemy Zerg, especially with this many Zerglings, just kind of surrounds it and kills it, and it just does nothing. So it's a good idea actually to group up with the Lings. Make sure that doesn't happen.
Oh, great move.
Yeah.
Panic. Cutting all the reinforcements.
Very smart. That is a lot of Lings he has. Okay, can he get the angle? It looks like he might be able to take it.
First Muta.
Okay, it's going to kind of force the Mass Ling player to do something. Yeah, that's a really good trade for the Zerg hit. Okay, Goons come out to play now.
Yeah, lots of back and forth.
What do you think the move is now for the ZP team?
I would push Terran in all the way. Try to micro against the Marines, because once the Marines accumulate a lot, then it's again hard to fight out on the map. So I would push them in back up to their ramp and deal with the Mutalisks later.
Oh, nice. Really getting carapace.
But if you give the orange Zergs too much time, then they'll get like 11 mutas pretty quick. And at that point, it's really hard to break open the ramp. I think this is actually a good time to go up.
Yeah, this is looking quite good. The
Yeah,
PZ team.
Once the Protoss gets this ramp, might give him a good position.
Yeah, it's crazy how much like just a few Lings on the ramp can slow everything down. Goons hate fighting up ramps.
The unit composition here is so much better for the ZT team.
Yeah.
Yeah, once you get this many mutas, it's hard to just shoot them down with Dragoons.
Yeah, should this Zerg player, should he be getting any upgrades, or is it just kind of a mass muta thing?
I think getting a +1 attack is decent, but I don't think it's the most critical thing in this case.
Yeah, just wondering, because his gas is always going to be quite low, so I never really know when the upgrades kind of pay dividends and when they don't.
as they say, if you have the money, you can afford it. But I think Orange Zerg had a lot of pressure early on.
Yeah.
He had to stunk all the way to the ramp, so he probably wasn't.
Oh, that's a nice
Very
strike.
good move.
Yeah, that's great trade.
Would trade 4 Marines for 1 High Templar any day.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, High Templar could technically kill all of this. Okay.
Seems like another great time to bunker, right? You know, just like
Yeah.
last game.
True, true. Oh, he's actually going for it. Okay, nice dodge. One last storm. That is a nice storm.
That's a good one.
Is it enough to break out though? Looks like no. Oh, he's just going to run by. It's not a bad choice. Marines are flooding at this point. Just masslings from the White Zerg. Being annoying.
Yeah, it seems like that's the only thing he can do at the moment.
Yeah.
Do you know what language they're speaking?
Language I'm speaking.
No, I know what you're speaking.
Oh, they're speaking. I was going to
Yeah.
say. No, I have no idea.
It's like some Eastern European language.
Yeah, like I think some of the players are from like Russia, Ukraine kind of areas. It looks like this Terran lockdown is going to be game winning once again.
This lockdown's gonna be longer than COVID lockdown. You'll never get out.
Oh, it's brutal, isn't it? I mean, the medic's on the wrong team. Medics should be helping out the Protoss. Okay. Ling's still being like super annoying. I like to see that. But yeah, it's this pretty disastrous situation for ZP.
Oh, the Marines are so strong in their bunkers.
Yeah.
How are the Marine upgrades? Are they +2 yet?
+1.
+1.
Just stopped on +1.
I see.
He probably forgot about it after he was getting the expansion and just, I mean, he was pumping a lot of Marines.
Yeah, he didn't actually make any like starport tech yet.
No. I mean, he doesn't need it.
He doesn't need it, yeah.
I mean, we were saying about Reaver, or you can build in your ally's base. Sometimes I'd like to just robo and escort everything out. Because if Terran doesn't notice that, then this whole container is kind of useless.
Right. I wonder if it was a better move to go Goon Reaver here instead of the DT tech. Oh,
Yeah, suddenly dead.
yeah, having a lot of mutas is so scary. It can be anywhere at
Yeah,
any given
anytime,
point.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess this is kind of the problem when you're not building in your ally Zerg's base. You just can't support him when things like this happen.
Zerg Protoss team had a decent start in the beginning. But they fell a little short of doing a lot of damage
Yeah, I think.
earlier on.
Yeah, like you said, if they locked in the Terran and stop him from doing stuff like this, that's what he needed to do, I think, with the goons. Because the goons are kind of more for mid game, and you're kind of sacrificing a bit of late game tech for it. So yeah, just kind of letting Terran take control is really hard to fight back on. I think Terran did really well. I mean, not everyone knows about these bunker contains, but if you kind of get this down, then you can like take a lot of games for it.
Right. Well, the game continues on. Protoss has expanded into the island.
Yep,
at
sneaky,
7 o'clock.
sneaky.
You said this is a tiebreaker game, right?
Yep.
So, yeah, I'm sure they feel a little bit sad to leave the game right now, so I think they're holding for a bit longer.
Yeah, true. I mean, especially he does have another base up, so you never really know. Wow, this is a good move.
Storm.
And that is how brittle Zerg is. One little move like that.
Especially on one hatch.
Yeah.
It's gonna take ages before he gets those drones back. Protoss doing everything he can
Yeah.
at this point in the game.
I mean, it's a pretty good move. I mean, you mentioned earlier about Reavers. I guess it's really difficult in this spot next to the Muta player to go Reavers. So that's probably why he went for Goon Templar. So yeah, so that ends it.
GG's.
Yeah.
Victory goes to
Father Terran.
Yeah.
I believe so. Yep. So Father Terran with the 5 wins, Black with 4, Team Panic with 4, and Keke Pepe gets 1 in the end. But I think everyone played pretty decent, to be honest.
Yeah.
I didn't see like huge amount of mistakes. I mean, I guess that
technical mistakes there were not many. I would say it's all about like the starting builds and how each team executes those builds versus their opponents.
Yeah. I mean, this is why standard is standard, isn't it? Because it's normally kind of the easiest thing to do, but knowing what standard is always quite difficult to find out. Because I would say
it depends on the map too, right?
Yeah.
It's different on Python as it's on Fighting Spirit to a certain degree.
Yeah, I think they're alternating between Fighting Spirit and Python for like the whole series, and I think it's the same for the next series as well.
So are we moving on to a higher tiered game here?
Yes,
or?
apparently so. I'm not really sure how it was sort of decided, who goes into Pro League, who goes into Gosu League. Right, let me just set this up. Okay, so first map's going to be Fighting Spirit. This is the first game of the series, so everyone's on 0 wins. So, first game is going to be Varhens as Terran with Aggressor. Oh yeah, this is going to be a bit confusing. Kipot is Aggressor. He didn't change his ID. So we've got TZ Crosspawn versus iPhone as Protoss and Capybara as Zerg. So yeah, peasy teasy again.
Yeah, interested to see how these guys will play a little bit differently.
Yeah. You see if they kind of move more towards the standard. I mean, I know Clipbot slash Aggressor plays a lot on shield battery, so I think he knows the standard builds. Do you know any of the other players?
I've heard of Capybara and
Okay.
heard of Viance, but not the others.
Okay, because I know iPhone 7, because he plays a lot of 3v3,
Oh, I see.
or he used to.
Fellow, team player.
Yeah. Okay. Right, let's get to it. Do you think this matchup is completely balanced, or do you think one side has kind of an inherent advantage?
Yeah, it's the question of spear versus shield, who has the advantage.
Mhm.
I think this is a pretty fairly balanced matchup.
Okay. Even in
It
cross spawn?
depends. I would say in cross spawn, the ZP team has a bit of an advantage. I do think at a very high level, the ZT team has a slight edge.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Why is that?
Because if the Zerg knows how to defend versus the ZP,
Yeah.
then they can really get the game going in a favorable direction. Because it's all about the early advantages that the ZP team takes,
Right.
getting ahead in tech, the mute accounts. But if they can't force that on the other Zerg, who's if they have a terrific defense, then the balance shifts towards the ZT team in the mid game.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because I always thought cross-spawn PZ has the advantage because they can go very aggressive and 2v1 the Zerg normally, and it's actually really difficult for the Zerg to defend it. Like, and I mean really aggressive, like 8-9 gate, 9 pull. I think that's like, I mean, it's because a lot of Zergs like doing these kind of hatchery first builds, and I think, you know, even some of the top players going to have a hard time stopping 8-9 gate and 9 pull both in close spawns.
Right. Looks like this is a 9 hatch from Kippo.
Yeah, Aggressor.
Yeah, and this is actually a really good build if they don't get found out
Mhm.
about their build. Because, you know, the spawning pool pops as both of the hatches are
Yeah.
ready. So you can get 8 lings just coming right off the bat, and then just non-stop ling production. You can get a sunk on the ramp really quickly.
Yeah, I
The
think.
timing just so works out that when if the opponent goes 9 pool,
Mhm.
the lings arrive just as the lings pop from
Yeah.
your base. So depending on your micro, it will work out. I think he went over pool, so they certainly have enough
Yeah.
time.
Does seem a little bit slower than 9 pull. Okay, nice defense so far.
It's early aggression. It's like a good timing for the orange Zerg to come out, but he does have to back here
Yeah.
as the reinforcements arrive.
Now he's still getting aggressive. No safety sunk. So he's just relying on his trades.
Yeah.
I mean, not only no safety sunk, but no sunk at all.
Yeah, it's like a little tug of war. If you win the first couple of pulls, then I think you can really skip sunk. Now his speed has kicked in. Very nice move
Yeah.
by Orange Zerg by engaging the Zerglings.
Yeah, exactly.
Not the Zealots.
Yeah, he's kind of ignoring the Zealots as best he can. Okay.
Protoss has done a great job. He's already got 2 cannons
Yeah.
up on his allies' ramp. Yeah, this is certainly the more standard builds
Yeah.
in ZT versus ZP. Everything's kind of going as expected. I think it's pretty tight game still. Anything could happen in terms of who's going to win.
Yeah, I definitely think slight advantage for ZT, because Z just won so many of those early trades. I mean, he didn't even have to make a sunken. Well, he has, but he didn't have to. Gonna try. Definitely hard to break through 3 zealots. Wow. Just that tiny bit too late with the probe pull. And tiny bit late with the cannons.
Yeah, 1 cannon is usually not enough to hold against Lings and M&M.
Yeah. Guys.
Muta friends are coming.
Okay, probe's
Looks
getting
like he
some.
does defend.
Just.
That's
Medics being medics. Oh, another kill. 2 kills. I mean, very good pressure overall.
Yeah, here's the second group of Marines coming.
It is Marines only, though. That cannon's going to be close timing.
I actually get into this situation a lot as Terran. The issue is that your reinforcements are not like 2 groups of Marine and medic, but more like 7 or 8 Marines, and then you forget to make a medic.
Yeah.
And this kind of stuff happens where you like just kind of lose all your Marines just rushing towards Protoss.
Yeah, exactly. Like, he probably thought initially that he's going to group up with his original group, so he won't need initial medics. But then they, like, literally just killed everything, like, barely.
Right.
Okay, I'll Berserk going up
In the
to...
meantime,
Oh,
that's a great dive.
that is.
Yeah, the rule is that you get 1 spore up to 5, 6 mutilisks, and then once they hit 7, I think you need 2 spores.
So what, how many mutas kill 1 spore?
Once you get 7 mutas, you can kill 1 spore without really losing any of your muta if you might.
Okay. But 5 wins on their own, I guess. 5 mutas versus 1 spore, the mutas win?
The mutas will win, but you'll probably lose at least 2 or 3 mutas.
Right.
So normally the timing is
7.
7 mutas for 1
Okay.
spore.
I mean, Protoss is pretty good at surviving the skin of his teeth.
Right. I think they evened out in terms of, Protoss is back on his feet. His
Yeah.
probe count is, close to the Terrans.
Mm-hmm. And then muta count's very high as well now. And they busted their ramp. Terran's got reset twice now.
So a great move once he gets the range upgrade is just hitting those gas and just back away, because the only thing Orange Zerg can do at this point is make Yuta one hatch. But if he can't mine gas, he's not going to be able to do that.
Well, looks like that's what the Protoss is doing.
Terran has almost arrived with his group. Might be able to land one Irradiate soon.
Guess he doesn't quite have it. Oh, did it just finish? This is a very vulnerable position for Zerg, not having his ramp. They can just kind of come to him at any point. Don't want to lose that tank.
Terran has a really good unit combo.
Mm-hmm.
As long as he keeps those vessels alive.
Nope.
Speaking of the devil.
Yeah. But still, with the Mutas to spot up the high ground. Okay. Oh, that was close.
Ooh, got picked off right there.
Yeah.
You know, the brown Zerg is doing a great job just keeping the orange Zerg kind of irrelevant in the game, right? Just kind of moving around in between the half point and the map and just preventing him from joining up with his ally.
Mm.
Do I see a dropship going down at 9 o'clock?
Oh yeah, good spot. No cannon in the main.
It's a great tactical move.
Yeah.
The Dragoons have to be split.
Yeah. I doubt he's going to expect this. And it's tough because normally you've grouped all your Dragoons on one group. So if you bring them all back like this, Terran can advance, which he does. Oh, tank's left alone though. There's actually Terran getting sandwiched now.
Yeah, sometimes as Terran I forget that this is a 2v2 game.
Yeah.
I feel like I can certainly take on one of the players and then realize it's 2v1.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know what you mean. 'Cause you got blood in your eyes and you just see I can get the kill here, and then suddenly this whole new army comes from behind.
Yeah, this game is a stark contrast to the two we saw before. The ZP Zerg just has the air advantage all throughout the game here.
Yeah,
And
that's exactly what you want.
going for the kill here.
And they've cleared out the sunk, so that's a shame you didn't get that gas. Oh, another drop.
Actually big. I think you can get it before the mutas arrive. There we go.
Yikes. Oh, no money.
Oh, that's actually really big.
Yeah.
Can he cancel some of the goons? Or?
No.
Oh.
Just makes DTs with his last bit of money. Oh, that's a shame because this mute account is getting very large. It's on 1-1 as well. Okay, I guess they just go all in now, try and trade with the other Zerg. I mean, even if they win this, got a 1 base Zerg versus a 2 base Terran.
Right.
It looks like they will win this.
This is actually a great defense for Zerg. He like managed to take out everything.
Yeah, that's pretty much perfect. I mean, he actually holds. I mean, I class that as a hold.
Yeah, that is a hold. Lots of back and forth. I thought Gosu was gonna lose at first because of the sharp attack very early game, and then they came back, sandwiched all the Terran army, and then one dropship and the second dropship
Yeah,
sealed the game.
and that is game. Right, so let's update the scores. So that was a win for Barhens and Aggressor. Okay. Okay, game 2 now. Looks like changing up the races. Okay, we've actually got a ZT versus... ZT versus ZTZ. So mirror matchup. Aggressor... Where is Aggressor? Aggressor's the Zerg. He is with Barhens at the top. There's a lot of cross spawns in this series. So TZ against iPhone T and his ally Capybara Zerg. And then what is this map? This is Python again.
Yeah, this is Python.
Python.
Yeah, Andy
Right.
says I sound like I'm in a fishbowl.
Ah. Okay.
I think he just joined. He didn't hear our early discussions on how to fix this.
Yeah, I mean, I know I can fix it. I just know it will take time. So
Maybe next time.
yeah, for sure. Like, you know, this is kind of a bit of a test in a way. But yeah, if we could just like kind of spend an hour sorting things out, then yeah, it'll be a lot better. Right, cool. Okay, I mean, I have never partaken in a TZ versus TZ. So what do you know about this matchup?
It's super dynamic. Like any kind of mirror matchup, it's really a tight game. Just one unit difference, one extra set of Zerglings, one extra Marine, one extra Vulture. It really decides the flow of the game.
Right.
So usually the Terran goes factories because it is a TBT.
Mhm.
And then early Vultures into Goliaths. That's the pretty standard move for the Terran.
Yep.
As for the Zerg, whoever gets to Muta first is typically the one who takes the initiative.
Okay.
So layer, 1 hatch layer, 2 hatch layer. It's stylistic, but that's usually how it goes. In this case, Capybara is going for a
9 pull.
9 pool, but he made it while his mineral was like almost 300.
Hmm. Maybe he just wanted... Don't know if he wanted clarification first.
Yeah, it's as if he did overpull without the Overlord.
Yeah. Yeah, so it makes the timings pretty similar. I mean, this is gonna probably just turn into 2 1v1s.
Probably. Whoever gets more lings or faster lings will be able to initiate the 2v1 situation on the map. I think in this case, I think the overpool certainly has the advantage. Because the 9 plus essentially is overpool without the drone.
Right. Oh, he's droning. I didn't expect that.
So very similar builds.
Yep.
Layer first, and it's choice after that whether you get speedlings or not. Well, the yellow Zerg is going early sunk because I think this is a good spot where you can inch towards the ramp.
Oh yeah, true. Do the Terrans ever go Wraith in this matchup?
Rarely. It's doesn't do so well versus Goliaths, but it can work occasionally. You do lose your map control in the early mid game.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
I think on Python, if you're close to the enemy, then I think Wraith can make a lot of sense. So it looks like Yellow Zerg has skipped speedlings, or maybe it is about to kick in.
Nope.
Yes. Yeah, 2 sunks, it's going to be a little bit hard to afford more upgrades.
Speed as well.
Yeah. But I think the blue Zerg has speed, so
Yeah,
they'll be able to
he got it early.
make something happen.
Nice vulture micro, keep the lings away.
I think I see a vulture at 3 o'clock that's just kind of not able to leave the base.
Oh, this guy. Okay, pretty low vulture count. Yeah, just made 2, I guess. Ah, this looks a bit dicey.
I think the Goliaths will just pop. A couple of seconds.
Oh, made a vulture. Okay, very nice hold.
I think I saw Starport going up at 3 o'clock. Or, never mind.
Nope.
So this is 3 factory versus 3 factory. So very, very tight game in terms
Yeah,
of...
but the
build.
SCV count is a lot better for our hands.
That's
6
another
more.
contentious point in ZT versus ZT, because even if you have like 30 SCVs, the most you can run is like 3 factory usually. So a lot of the experienced 2v2 players will actually stop their SCV production around 19 or 20.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then resume once it's like a stalemate, and then try to take Expo or go tanks.
Right. Some pretty close battles.
Yeah.
Good reinforcement though.
he'll be able to hold here.
Yeah.
Let's see what's going on at 7 o'clock. The air battle, the air show hasn't started yet. Yes.
Oh, here they are. Yikes. Bad news bears. Always getting a lot of his mutants caught. Not too sure where he's trying to go.
He was making a spore at his base, so he was meaning to leave and then join up with his ally.
Okay.
He got caught in the middle.
Okay, getting very caught here.
Oh, this is critical.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, not much Terra can do there. Yeah, just a shame, I guess. Tried to group and didn't work out. Right, so who won that?
Vahens and Kippo.
Okay, so Varhens goes up to 2 wins. And Aggressor on 2 wins as well.
Yeah, so for that game, I think it's the map control that happened when the vultures first came out.
Mm-hmm.
So Vahens decided to supplement with 3 vultures, whereas the green Terran
Yeah, only made 2.
2 vultures and only 1 came out. So it gave them the early kind of lead in terms of the control.
Yeah, I mean,
It's really
2v2
tricky.
is a lot about map control, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure, and that's why the mutas couldn't, the 9 o'clock muta couldn't cross over to help
Yeah.
his ally.
Right, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, game 3 now, so a mix-up of the teams and back to fighting spirit. So we've got Capybara and Aggressor as PZ against iPhone and Varhens as ZT. Okay, so top versus bottom. So that's finally an easy one to work out what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay, I much prefer this position as Protoss when you're next to the enemy Zerg. Feels like you've actually got a chance to put on decent pressure.
Yeah, I totally agree. It looks like we're gonna have a very aggressive build from the ZP team here.
Yep. I love it. Okay, is he going middle or... okay, slightly to one side. I guess this does make sense because you can pressure either of them, and if you're closer with your Zerg ally. But the Terran actually should be able to wall this, shouldn't he?
Yeah, it's not a fully blocked wall though. It can keep the zealots out, but you need a couple of SCVs to fill that hole for...
Oh yeah, you can't wall this position, can you? At all?
You can.
Can you?
It will stop any medium-sized units like...
Yeah, but can you
SCVs.
wall against Lings?
No, you need to hold a few SCVs
Yeah.
in the hole. Yeah.
That's kind of like my only thing I don't like about this map, is that Terran can't wall here. Because you can wall every other position, can't you?
Yeah. Well, 7 o'clock or 11 o'clock you can wall, but you may need 3 supplies
Yeah.
to completely wall off.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I remember trying with Terran here, like adding in, you know, academies and any random buildings, factories and stuff, and it just seems like you could literally just never wall it completely.
Yeah, it's just you gotta survive the early pressure creatively.
Yep. Okay, speaking of early pressure, bestseller is out.
So I don't think ZT team knows about this build.
No, I don't think so either. Well, they do now.
Now they do, yeah. Something wrong.
Yeah, something's wrong. Interesting.
Safety sunk going up.
Okay. Looks like he's going to cannon in a Terran as well. I don't think I've ever seen this before.
Looks
you
like
see-
he's just buying time.
I want to know the answer to this, because everyone keeps telling me different things. Should you be cannoning here, or should you be cannoning so they can't leave their ramp?
Good Terrans will drag their SCVs out.
Yeah.
10 SCVs so, and then come out with Marines and just do like a to and fro motion. Just eat away. And then they can kill the cannons if they find out early. But if you do it further back, it's much harder for the Terran to cheese.
So you'd say this is correct. What he's doing here.
This is the more standard
Okay.
location. If I was playing versus Scan or any other Terran who knows how to break against this, that's what I would do.
But Scan will break that anyway, won't he?
No, I think if he does that, you know, he gets surrounded
Oh.
easily, and he may die.
Okay.
This
Well,
is
this
great.
Yep, it's an excellent break. Terran's trying to come out. Well, seems like they don't just quite have enough to break the Zerg, and they didn't. Oh, I did try to break with the SCVs. SCV medic. Oh, good hold on both sides, really.
Yeah, he actually held really well. I thought he was gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
And Terran has actually broken out.
Yeah.
They may have needed four cannons. Oh, but very nice. Link slip into the base.
Catching nearly all the Marines. One lives. I mean, Terran did break out, but he lost all of his Marines.
I think Protoss has also lost his pylon.
Nope.
It's
Oh,
now
I think you're seeing into the future slightly. There's a lot of lings. Great surround.
Yeah. Terran's trying to do everything he can.
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad.
Dire situation, yeah.
I think he must have lost quite a few SCVs there, though.
Yeah. How's the bottom team doing in terms of tech?
Oh. Going goons again. finding it surprising these Protoss is going for goons quite a lot in these games.
Yeah, I think goons are the most powerful if you start them off early and then get a decent army.
Really? See, I'm not a big fan
but
of goons.
yeah. If you micro them well and then keep the ball rolling, it's very nice. But usually you can't. It comes out later because you start off with zealots.
I mean, when you're facing Lings and Marines, like, Lings technically beat you, you know, in low numbers. Like, when you haven't hit critical mass. And then I think Marines against goons is kind of even. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it's hard to micro versus both. It's really the best when your enemy has low link count.
Yeah, which he does not. Okay, going for a bust here. I don't think this is going to work. But we'll see. Don't they smartly back away.
Green Zerg is following up with Lair, but it'll be some time before he can pop some units out.
Well, it's just about to finish. So, yeah, there's already quite a lot of muters out.
Yeah.
And Terran has been hit pretty hard all game. He's definitely feeling the pressure.
Maybe a good engagement here. Very nice.
Yep, it's good
Take
meter
out those
micro.
2 supply depots.
Oh, we need to group. Nice.
Yeah, the brown mutas are doing very nicely.
Yeah, they are indeed.
He's doing everything he can to bring the advantage back to his team. Lots of turrets.
Yeah, he needs them.
What is the purple Protoss doing? Okay, so he's gone.
Goon 10 power, looks like,
Yeah.
with some upgrades.
You know, this may be crazy enough to work. Maybe go against Terran or even the Zerg. Get up the ramp.
Yeah, I like the decision to go to Zerg here.
Yeah, the Spore is slightly out of position.
Yeah,
Like it's a little too far from the ramp.
so hitting them just as he trying to transition to muters. Definitely a weak moment for him.
Yeah, if they hold this position at the ramp, really, they really seal the deal here.
Well, Terran's
Marines
coming in.
come up. If the Marines come up, I think they can defend this.
Oh, I'm a little bit preemptive there. Okay, this is a pretty nice clean up actually.
Yeah, the move there was to just hold your Dragoons on
Yeah.
the ramp, hit the second hatch, and then the mutas just kind of fly around, and if the Terran Tress come up, you muta micro them.
Yeah, I mean the brown muters would win muter versus muter, so yeah, you can just pretty much just kill this hatch for free as the goons are holding. Yeah, sometimes, you know, you just want to go for the kill. I mean, they didn't see Terran, you know, coming. So they just thought they could just win the game there.
Right. But you know, you sometimes don't have to see it to believe it, right?
Yeah, you should. Yeah, in a way you should know, but you know, when you're in the game, it's hard to think about everything sometimes. Does he have?
got
No.
Maelstrom. Ah, not enough energy.
No.
You know, I think Protoss still has a pretty good composition for a big fight.
Yeah, very good composition. If you got Storms and Maelstrom and 1/1 goons, you're definitely in a good spot. And I don't think Terran has any upgrades. Oh, he's got +1. Just because he took so much pressure at the beginning.
I'm actually very surprised that Protoss is able to pull off that composition on one base. I think he had a lot of gas stored early in the game.
Yeah, I
Think
don't know how
about
he did
it.
it.
You have 4. You're making goons. You're making 3 High Templar.
Yeah.
Dark Archon. That's what I expect after you take your Expo.
Yeah, true. And he's got upgrades as well. And he's not even like floating too many minerals. And this looks like a pretty good build.
Kind of looks like a base trade of some sort.
Yep, Terran decides to pull back. We got a lot of
That's
storms.
such a good position here.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, not much Terra can do.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, that was crazy good storms.
GG.
Yeah, that was good pressure by the PZ team, the whole game really.
Yeah, it was a chaotic game. I mean, there was so much happening. Like, Terran, like, both Zerg and Terran got really, like, severely damaged early on.
Yeah,
But then they also did quite a bit of damage to the Protoss. Then back and forth, they ate their armies. But you know, just
Yeah.
one battle can decide the game.
yeah, that's it. I mean, once you get up the Terran ramp and he hasn't got any units behind, then yeah, you just, on top of Terra's production, it's pretty much a win at that point. I mean, he had like 4 storms banked. Okay. So, game 4. So this is PZ versus TZ again. Capybara. Is this? Yeah. Is this another same team? This is Capybara and Aggressor versus iPhone and Varhens. So. Okay, top and bottom versus left and right. So do you expect to see much of a different game? Because we're on Python this time.
Yeah, it's a good place to go one hatch Muta from the Zerg Terran team actually.
Okay.
Yeah, because the air battle is so quick in terms
Yeah.
of distance. If you can hold, your mutas can do a lot of damage.
Yeah, for the TZ team, you're saying?
Yeah, even for the TZ team. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a tough hold in this position because you can't really get to your ramp very easily, like
Yeah,
Sunk
you would just
says.
have to. You would just have to have a good SimCity in your main.
Right.
There's an overpool and a 12 pool opening.
Yep. Looks like the case.
Maybe iPhone will go for a Muta build.
KMS Marines, 2 gate.
No. Let's go for a second hatchery.
Almost gets blocked.
So he bought himself a safety sunk, pretty much. I don't think you can hold without a sunken at that little
Here.
nook between the mineral and the gas.
Yeah. Okay, I don't see Protoss looking to cannon his ally. Maybe he is going out there now to do that. Okay, 2 racks of CAD.
Carrier has arrived.
Flizzardo 86 just subscribed.
Okay, did make that safety sunken. Looks like they're just going for the block here.
I think so. His cannons are pretty late, so
Yeah.
might need a couple more minutes. I think they're waiting on the
On those
5
two
zealots
zealots, yeah.
to go push in. Yeah, now's the time.
Yeah.
Zerg has a pretty good surround.
Yeah. I think Protoss stepped back a bit too far there. Still a good spot for the PZ team though. This sunk coverage is pretty damn good though. Terran's moving out. Looks like Zerg held for the most part. Yep, held very well there. Terran didn't even have to come and help.
It's like deja vu from the last game. One cannon, things and Marines come up.
Okay, pretty good move by Terran to let his ally get in as well for the fight. Yep, just a little bit late with those cannons.
Yeah, sharp timing.
Yep. It's always a tough balance because, you know, you want to get your gas up, you want to be teching, just not actually being able to fight the Marines. And then if you skimp too much, then this happens.
Yeah, I think he went 3 pylons before he went forge. And I think when you're playing in this diagonal position, you want your forge to go up after your second pylon.
Yeah.
So you can, yeah.
He's also, you know, he's kind of prioritizing his ally, which is which is nice to see. But you know, you do really want to give yourself just as many cannons as you're giving your ally.
Right, you're equidistant from the Terrans.
Yeah.
Either is a fair game.
Yeah, I think kind of the perfect spot would be if you've got 2 at your ally, 2 at you, and then someone spotting the Terran, and then whenever you see the Terran move to one or the other, then you can add a third and possibly even a fourth.
Right.
Yeah,
I wonder if he had 2 zealots on his ramp, it would have bought himself enough time.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
true. Yeah, I think he only had one making. Right, so who won that game? So TZ team, so Varhans wins. And who was his ally? iPhone, right? Probably. Okay, game 5. So this is Capybara and Varans against iPhone and Aggressor. ZT versus ZT. What do you think of this format with the changing your allies?
I think it's pretty cool. It kind of keeps everyone kind of on their toes. You can't just do whatever you've always done. You like need a different strategy with a different ally.
Yeah.
The shield battery random queue system has made me think a lot about strategies that work in that kind of setting versus like a teamed setting.
Yeah.
And I think this is more of like a shield battery, like 2v2 random queue kind of situation.
Yeah, you definitely got to sort of adapt to what your ally, like your ally's playstyle and what your ally kind of wants to achieve and when.
Right. So is the winner basically whoever wins the most games?
That's correct, yeah.
Regardless of who they're teaming up with? Okay.
Yeah, because everyone gets to play with everyone else, you know, in an equal distribution. It's just whoever wins the most games. Okay, I'm guessing this was an 8 racks in the middle.
Yeah, so is it blue and yellow?
Yes.
Same teams?
Yeah,
Okay.
left versus right.
So we have a 9 pool and a center 8 racks coming up.
Yep, pretty aggressive stuff.
Yeah. The good news is the orange Terran is scouting pretty early on, so he knows what's coming.
Does he though? Because this looks pretty normal from the Zerg. I don't ever expect the Marines to be turning up so quickly.
That's true. It's best to see the Terran base.
Yeah, but they won't see it for ages. They might not even see it at all.
Oh, now he sees it.
Okay, good. Going for the bunker. Still going to be a tricky spot for him though. Okay, pulls.
Yo, that Marine is that Marine was blocking the 6 Zerglings.
Oh, really? Wow, that was a great hold.
Yeah.
Well, what happens here? Does everything just kind of revert back now to a normal game?
Yeah. Once you hold pretty cleanly at 5 o'clock, he has a tremendous advantage in getting like the factories up. So it's how much they can do damage against the Zerg here. As long as they don't let him up the ramp or like kind of bypass the sunken.
Yeah, I don't think they can get around this sunken. I mean, he's gonna try, but I don't think it's doable.
Yo, that SCV just killed 2 drones.
Really? Okay, he does actually manage to squeak around. Okay. Pretty good micro on both sides, really. I mean, that SCV was the hero, though, of that fight.
Yeah. Does 7 o'clock have Spire coming up?
Yep,
Yeah.
20%.
Delayed, yeah.
Okay.
Is the Vulture coming up? At 7 o'clock.
Oh. Oh, no sunken made. Uh-oh. Okay. Gonna lose a lot of drones, potentially. I mean, he did the best he could with what he had, which was not much.
Yeah.
Saved the majority of his drones, lost a hell of a lot of mining time.
You know, here both Zergs are pretty poor. I mean, they lost a few drones.
Mm-hmm.
Green does have a faster Spire timing.
Yeah.
And will have that advantage. So
Yeah.
overall, I think the right side of the map should have like a eco and timing advantage here.
So 3 fact. There's 2 fact. No upgrades anywhere. I mean, I presume Terran wants +1 in this matchup, right?
Yeah, for sure. I think Blue Terran is going for something else. Maybe like,
No.
is he going like range upgrade for his Goliaths?
Oh,
Not sure
I
what
think he might have.
was
Yeah,
changed up.
I saw it spinning a while ago. Yeah. Okay, that explains the difference of the 3 fact versus 2 fact.
It's also because Blue started off 8 racks, so he may not have the eco to go 3 facts.
Yeah, well, their ecos are actually pretty similar. I don't think he lost too much from making that 8 racks. Because, I mean, they did pressure the Terran at the end of the day, and he had to pull
That's true, yeah.
SCVs.
They're pretty even now.
Yeah. Bit of a stalemate at this point. I find PZ is often like this. You're kind of, you're holding close to your base in a way, sort of hoping the enemy is just going to attack into you. But
Right.
if that doesn't happen, everyone just doesn't move. Because some players like to group, and then some players like to just stay on their own. And I don't think either strategy has an advantage.
Yeah, it's just like ZPZP. Like, whoever makes the first move needs to deal with the counter that comes behind it.
Okay, so
Big battle here. I mean, positioning is better for blue here.
Yeah, very
I
good.
think the initial engage was good.
Wow.
Wow, I did not think they would win by that much.
Yeah, that was overwhelming. This early bunker though is going to help him out quite a bit in this spot. Yeah, I mean, without that bunker there, he could have died.
When did he make 4 sunkens? That's crazy.
I mean, maybe for this exact scenario. Nine against 9. Yeah, the Zergs are very even. I mean, Blue Terran has a lot more army. You know, I'd say that
in this case, it's kind of interesting. Typically, you just when you can't really kill Zerg, or you're going to suffer a lot of loss while you're doing it, you just kind of sit on Terran, like get tanks,
yeah.
prevent him from coming out.
Well, he's actually gone for the expansion. I think it's a good move.
Oh, they kind of caught him with his pants down here.
Yeah. Okay, well, Orange does defend, but kind of losing the long game. Okay, a lot of tanks coming out for Orange.
Zello 1231 just followed.
Yeah, it's kind of looking worse and worse for the right side team. I don't think he's going to be able to get his expansion up.
I think they still got a chance, though. You know, I mean that tank line at 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's like sort of vulnerable, and this is a nice backstab.
Yeah, this is really good. I was wondering when this was going to happen. I thought we'd go for the Terran, but he managed to get all the way around the map, get the Zerg. Okay, going for a recounter. Might actually be able to kill the yellow Zerg pretty quickly here.
Yeah, actually, he's gonna get eliminated. This is actually a great move by Green Zerg. What's happening at 5 o'clock?
Oh,
Oh, almost.
one more. Can't quite get it. Huh. Oh, so he did get eliminated. This changes things pretty drastically.
That bunker's doing a lot of damage.
Yeah. Wow, this whole game just turned on its head because of that one move. Yeah, and seeing as Orange already has his expansion up, oh wow, he's going for a third. And there's not really anything Blue can do to punish it. Because that is a lot of meters. Is there anything you think the left side Zerg could have done differently there to not let this happen?
Yeah, I think better map awareness is one thing, and there were a couple of moves that they could have done, which is you set a few Goliaths at 3 o'clock because the Green Zerg wants to kind of help his ally and always crosses that path. And a couple of times he did kind of come down all the way
Oh, okay.
to help his Orange ally. So while they got the 3 o'clock kind of closed off with some Goliaths, he can actually backstab the 1 o'clock Zerg while he's doing that, kind of at an earlier point. But I think just staying more at the center of the map and covering both like the left side of the map and the right side is probably the way to go there.
Yeah.
And probably get an expo up.
And I wonder if, when it came to it, and he traded with the Zerg, if he should have traded with the Terran.
Probably,
Instead.
yeah, because his ally was already very big. So as long as he can do a 1v1 with the Zerg, then
Yeah.
he'll eventually win the game. Yeah, it's a tough situation to be in for the Blue Terran.
Yeah, it is. I'm just wondering how you get more map awareness, you know, like, because I know as Pro Tools I can just throw pylons down in all these places, but Zerg, you know, struggles to do things like that, because they can't just place their own overlords, because then they'll just die to mutas.
Well, you can place overloads kind of closer to the center. Like,
Okay.
And you can fly your racks towards the other side of the map. So there are a couple of things you could do. You see, like there at 11 o'clock, there's like a floating racks. I mean, it's there for the vision.
Landowner
Over the blind
555
spot.
just followed.
It
Yeah.
could be more placed forward.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so yeah, well played to Aggressor and iPhone there. Let's update the score. Okay, Aggressor's got 4 wins so far. Barhens with 3, iPhone with 2, and Capybara with 1. And then we're moving into the final game. So yeah, this decides it. Okay, Capybara is Z versus, with Varhens is T versus iPhone T and Aggressor Z on Python.
So
Do you
similar matchup as last. What's the positioning here?
Right, so
Cross
Capybara,
again?
so blue and peach. Okay, so it's like left versus right,
Okay.
like in diagonals.
Right. I got you.
Cool. So what do you think about them just playing Fighting Spirit and Python? Would you rather play you know, these standard maps, or would you rather they kind of mix it up to more complicated maps? What would you like to see?
Yeah, I think it's great that at least they're using the two maps of
Mm-hmm.
pretty different styles here. I think once you get to once these players are comfortable with these maps, I think they can branch out with more, exotic ones.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, I
but
know
in
what you
the
mean.
end, like a lot of the 2v2 maps end up being very, very similar. They have different colors or terrain, but the idea is very similar. There's some maps that make it very different. Like for example, Colosseum
Yeah.
has like a reverse ramp, or ones without any ramps.
Colosseum doesn't have a ramp to the main.
It doesn't have a ramp, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you have like a reverse ramp on the other side and like a weird spawning pool like creep.
Yeah. It's crazy.
It's like a love or hate kind of thing. It's like it does change the paradigm of the game, which sometimes makes it too chaotic for some people, right? It's like they just want to do what they do.
Yeah, exactly. I know exactly what you mean. I mean, yeah, when you play these maps enough, you can kind of get used to your builds and like the dynamicness of the game, and then it's easier to play those more sort of crazy maps. Just to give a bit of spice to it. Okay, quick lair. Sixlings. They're pretty mirrored on the Zergs. Okay, all looks pretty balanced to me. Pretty
Yeah.
even.
This is a theme that comes up. Like, do you care about equity more or like more interesting games? Like, because you change up the maps and it becomes kind of exciting, but people think it's not fair. Like, certain teams have much better chance of winning just based on like how the map's built for certain races.
Yeah.
It's
It's kind of
refreshing. Yeah.
it's kind of that skill versus knowledge kind of balance, isn't it? That if someone's got a lot of skill but they're playing on a map they've got no knowledge of, then they can end up losing. Whereas if everyone has equal knowledge, then it's kind of a battle of skill. And everyone knows Python and Fighting Spirit.
Yeah, Python's a super tricky map. It's okay, so here we got progression from the ZT team here.
Yeah, adding in a marine. Gosh. There's a lot of pressure. Okay. I think this blue Zerg's in panic mode. Don't think he saw this coming. I mean, fairly decent hold.
Yeah,
at
so
least-
blue decided to go 2-hatch and no speed, and white Zerg went for just single 1-hatchery and speedlings. But
Yeah,
it
white was
seems more
definitely.
stable, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, he's playing a lot safer. It's one of those things that, it looks better to be safer when you're safe. But, if he actually got away with not having to make all these sunks and speedlings and stuff, then you'd say that his build was better. So it just kind of depends what happened in the game.
Right. Are you able to punish the ones who, that get too greedy?
Yeah.
But if you leave them be, they're rewarded for being greedy.
Yeah, and it's a bit of a gamble, you don't know if he's being greedy or not. Oh dear. Yeah, this is not looking good for the blue Zerg. Going for a bit of a counter.
already got 3 sunks kind of positioned
Yeah.
strategically.
I mean, I think he knows how far ahead they are. Yeah, I mean, blue's basically dead at this point. It's up to white to hold. I mean, fairly good decision just to go for the hatch, not step too far forward trying to kill these sunks. But no, Terran's reinforcing. Yeah, I don't really
Very
think...
nice defense.
What's that?
Nice defense, yeah.
Yeah, it was really nice. I don't think the Peach Terran could have done anything else, really.
Yeah, I think the move was to probably send his Goliaths to his ally early on. Because
Yeah.
if he doesn't have any sunk, they just walk right over.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, I think these players played pretty well. Like Vahens, I think was quite notable. Like throughout all the games, his Terran was pretty solid. I think here he decided to go for the kill, the counter.
Yeah.
That's the only option he had. But I remember his Terran play was very strong throughout the series.
Yeah, I think everyone did really well, and very close to the standard builds as well, so that was very interesting to see. Okay, great, so Aggressor wins another one, going to 5 wins, and iPhone goes to 3 wins. Nice. Okay, so that concludes it. So
Yeah,
Aggressor...
we're just on time.
Yeah, all perfectly timed. Yeah, Aggressor wins with 5 wins, and then Vahens and iPhone on 3 wins each, and Capybara with 1 win there. Yeah, pretty good series, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully next time we do this, we figure out this feedback issue.
Yeah, absolutely. We just need a bit more time to get things sorted. But yeah, no, that worked out perfectly with the timing. Awesome, right.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no, thanks very much for joining me. Just got to show the... so yeah, the Salon tournament coming up in November. $750 prize pool. So yeah, are you joining that, Lay?
I might be away in November, but I'll see if I can make it though.
Yeah. It was definitely fun last time. It's kind of just like the best get matched with the worst, all the way down to kind of the middle 2 players being matched together. It's a lot of fun.
Paris just followed.
Right, I'll let you get on because I don't want you to be late for your thing. Thank you very much for joining me in the morning.
Yeah, I'll see you around.
Yeah, man. Take care.
See ya.
See you. Right, thanks, guys. Good stream. Hope you enjoyed it. I will see you all next time.